Hey, Vincent Who, how are you, darling? If you are having a hard time if you're having a hard time finding the chat box, tap on my picture and it'll usually pop up. Just tap on the video. Hey, Miss Shirley. How are ya? Getting us some music going. How is everybody? Hey, HM, how are you, darling? Thank you for letting me read your book. We are under severe thunderstorm and flash flood warnings right now. I'm eating these little Welch's fruit bites. HM, you got a wicked mind, sister. That's all I'm going to say. Your mind should be committed. Aren't you so glad, Miss Shirley? Everything's blooming here. It's full-blown spring. It's like an early spring. I think the groundhog got it wrong this year. Yeah. Jackie and I were talking about this book today. Oh my freaking word. Sister, you're not, yeah. I hope you never nobody ever drops dead in your house, because I'm sure your internet browsing history has got to be there. Like an FBI training manual. Oh, you laugh now, Miss Shirley. You just wait. You just wait, man. This poor girl. I kind of expect that out of some of these men I know, but I don't know. You would have to. You'd have to post it all around your computer, because my gosh. So, according to Jackie, I'm going to read the intro, because I got to read the intro just to kind of give her a thing. And then I'm going to skip up to chapter 9, 10, and 11 to the snake scene. And if Nina ever shows up, where is she at? She's late again. If Nina shows up, you've written this book for her. Where is Jackie? Hold on, I got him. Hey, there you are. Say her name and she shall appear. I was just telling HM that, yeah. I got rain issues and storm issues going on here, so I don't know what's going to happen. I was telling HM that she needs to be committed. This crap is wicked. She still ain't here. Yeah, I do that. I do that to her. I thought I can just summon her and she just appears. There's Miss Ori. Ori is Nina, by the way. Those that HM, I guess you're the only one new here. Ori is Nina. Call her Nina, call her Ori, call her wherever you want to. We call her all kinds of stuff, but her name most of the time. Nina, this book, you and HM should never, ever be in the same room together. Ever. No. Because her crazy ass done got in your crazy ass head. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the trigger warning just for people that watch, the future people that watch this. Before you read this book, I'm going to warn you, this story may have triggers for some. The content of this book deals with child sexual and physical abuse, rape, lots of blood, and legit crazy ass borderline psychotic killers. This book is purely a fictional tale I wrote. The idea started at the beginning of the year, then it started molding itself, and this is the end result. I wanted to tell a story with no limits. It has some wild scenes, and they are far from realistic. All of these characters are near and dear to me, and I hope you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The bullshit hell you are. You a crazy ass bitch. Jackie ain't that far behind you, but she is a little more couth about her crazy. All right, intro. Oh, I'm going to read this in deep man voice. How's that, Fancy? Well, hello, darling. Welcome to my world of total, utter chaos. Let me introduce myself. My name is Xavier Bow. I have a way with my words, and I bring people's nightmares into fruition. I am a romance horror author. What's it like to be an author, you say? You feel like a god creating worlds and destroying them all with just your thoughts and the slide of your fingertips against the keyboard. My first true lady love. I used to love writing, but then the thirsties came around. Let me explain. Thirsties in my world are women who pretend to love my work, but really just want to suck my dick. They gloat and sing high praises for my stories, but really they miss the deeper meaning of it all. My obvious pain, blood, sweat, and tears. They miss the most important tales throughout it all. They just want to know how big the hero's cock is. If I write my characters based on me. Never mind the life lessons I put into these stories. No, I'm afraid they just want a dick pic. They treat male authors like rock stars. I guess we are rock stars in a way, but with words instead of music. They think just because they can blow smoke up my ass that I will send them sexual messages, show them love or a good time. But they don't know me. I'm 30 years old and I'm so damn tired. I get hundreds of messages from them. So now I'll let you in on a little secret. Just like my monsters. I'm going to tell you a story about how I will become the predator. I will trap my little thirsty birds and teach them the greatest story of them all. Honestly, it leaves a big smile on my face thinking of their screams to come, the lessons I will show, the revenge I will get, and take all the words they will spew for my own. They want to know about my process and experience my mind. I will gladly show them. After all, They don't call me the writing god for nothing. All right. Jackie, 9, 10, 11, right? Xavier. Jasper came down and hit his sugar crash. He fell asleep on Trey's leg. He has become quite attached to him in no time. I can't help but smirk because Trey looks so uncomfortable and terrified. Amber is smiling, finally knowing her little brother is safe. Okay, from what Jackie tells me, the Xavier is rescuing / adopting these kids that their mother is basically, she's a bad bitch. She's just a bad, ugly bitch. So, Ruby steered once and started screaming and thrashing around. Axel quickly shut her up before she woke the kid. He gave her more of the sedative. Amber looked like she was ready to smother her in her sleep, but I bet she will have a much worse fate. I reminded her that a quick death is too sweet for her mother. By the time we make it back to Louisiana, it's past 3 a.m. Too late to do anything to Ruby tonight. Plus, we are all very tired. Instead of Trey, Axel and the kids are going to home. They wanted to stay with me tonight. Trey helps Jasper get to bed, and I asked Axel to go and get some clothes from my room so they can sleep in something comfortable. I go to the trunk to get Ruby out. Amber is standing right by me. I turn to her. Amber, go on and get some sleep. No, I want to see all of this. You do realize I'm trying to protect you? I don't need protection, Uncle X. I need closure. But, baby girl, you are too smart for your own good. I pick Ruby up and walk to my shed in the back. There are 2 poles cemented in the ground with chains connected to cuffs at the end. One of my mother's favorite punishments. The whipping post that she loved for the women who made a pass at her husband. Like I said, fucked up. I drop her body. Doesn't really matter if she breaks something. Amber is looking all around. I really don't want her in here. She was walking around the barrels about to lift the lids. Amber, no. She scooted back and nudged the barrel. The hissing started. X, is that? Snakes. Yes. Whoa. Ruby to me is a fucking snake. She has done horrible things. She sits waiting for the perfect moment to strike. So that is why I decided to use one of my scenes from my book. Amber interrupts me. Venomoid? Venomoid? Wait, you read my books? I was curious why she was obsessed with you. I don't know. Maybe I was just trying to find answers. Shrugging, she looks away and whistles. X, seeing all this, the books, they are your journals, aren't they? Why would you think that? Because we're the same. When I look into your eyes, I see what's in my own. Amber is kicking the dirt with the tip of her shoes. I want her to talk about her feelings. We didn't get that opportunity when we were younger. Would it have made a difference? Who knows? But if I can help her, I will do it. I go to undress Ruby. I want her fully naked. Amber's hands rest on my hand. She pushes me back and starts undressing her mother. She's starting to wake a bit, but I'm not injecting her again. I want to make sure she feels everything she can. I go get a ladder so Amber can cuff her mother. Amber finished undressing her mother. She's ready. Let's do this. You're sure you want to be a part of this? I'm sure you know what's coming next. I do. I would have lost Jasper and she would have kept I would have lost Jasper, and she would have kept allowing men to do the things they wanted to me. She is my mother, but after meeting you guys, I think I'm finally learning what love is. She gives me a small grin. As I lift her mother, she climbs up the ladder. She locks the first cuff around her mother's wrist, then the second, and then coming down to get her feet. Her mother is hanging high in the air, spread eagle. She is still out of it. So I turn off the lights. Amber and I head back to the house for a good night's sleep. The next morning, I woke up to a full house. I think this is the first time my house is full of laughter. I go down the stairs towards the kitchen and I hear and see something that my eyes cannot see. Axel is popping his ass singing Milkshake. Nina, there is your song. What the hell is he making? Is that rainbow pancakes? He gets louder and Amber is laughing and trying to fix the eggs. Trey is at the table, his head laying down with 2 plates on either side of his head covering his ears. And Jasper is pop, lock, and dropping it. All right, everyone who is feeding me. Hold your horses, it's almost done. Amber brings me a plate full of eggs, bacon, and rainbow pancakes. I didn't even know Axel could cook, let alone pull off rainbow pancakes. Amber taps Trey on the shoulder and he jumps out of his chair and drops the plates on the floor. Good thing they're plastic. I'm assuming for Jasper's sake, they are using the plastic ones. We chow down and eat our breakfast. I look at Amber. She is dressed in new clothes. How long was I sleeping for? Where did you get the new clothes? Trey, apparently he bought them when he was in Seattle. Wait, how did he know the sizes? He is right here, and I ask. Oh, he is right here, and I ask. Orc bought me some kick-ass shoes that light up. I don't know these ages, y'all, so somebody may have to give me some ages and stuff, because I'm not sure. Yeah, he texted me to ask. Yeah, he texted me to ask what size Jasper and I wear. I figured we needed to let Jasper know his mother will not be returning. I want to make this transition as smooth as possible. Jasper, your mom didn't make... She's dead? He had tears in his eyes. He looked scared and fuck, my heart breaks for him. I'm sorry, kid. Jasper is 5. Okay. Amber is 15. I kind of figured Amber was about that age. And Trey's a toddler. And Axel, how old's Axel? I'm sorry, kid. Good. We all drop our forks. Amber's looking at him like she's lost her mind. Axel has his glass halfway towards his mouth. Trey could catch flies with his mouth. I'm stunned silent. She hurt my Amber. He calls Amber Amber. No one hurts my Amber. I swear I just saw the devil in his eyes. They both have been through so much, and they both hated their mother. Looks like all their nightmares are connected. Okay, so good. Okay. Looks like all the nightmares were connected to her. Well, okay, Jas. Amber, you ready to help me with that job? The sooner the better. Trey, take Jasper to the toy store and get some stuff for both of their rooms. Yeah, I need to do that today and get them 4-wheelers so they can travel back and forth here. Amber, I'll buy the furniture and then you can decorate it later. All right, little man, let's go. As soon as Trey got up from the chair, Jasper flung himself on Trey's back and climbed up on him like a monkey. Giddy up, Borg. Let's go. Amber, Axel, and I head to the shed. It's really not a shed. It's a high power outside torture chamber. Not only did my mother use the space, but my father too. This is where he tortured his victims for information. My mother preferred the basement. I put the code in the padlock and slid the doors open. Ruby was screaming and the snakes were angry. This will not be a good thing for her at all. Morning, my thirsty little bird. Fuck you, you bastard. Ruby spits at me. I don't understand this spitting thing. I don't care how mad I am. I will not spit on someone. Okay, spitting blood out of your mouth is fine. To me, you come off as a pussy. I should duct tape her mouth, but we want to hear her screams. Amber didn't notice the barrels on the roof last night, just the other two on the ground. Ruby, you and your whore friends of the Cult X never understood what I was about. I was warning society. We keep losing ourselves in material things and shallowness worries. Take your daughter for instance. Amber doesn't even have to be instructed. She plays the game. She wraps herself around me and I hear growling. Only it's not coming from Ruby, but Axel. Interesting. Hey, Olivia. Nice to have you. I've been a good girl. That's Ori there. It's been naughty. You never read my books, but claim to be a fan. I love my readers that actually love my art, but the thirsties like you, well, you make me sick. All of you are shallow and vain. You want my dick and you think men fall at your feet gobbling it up. You want a relationship with my money for the fame. But my little thirsty bird looked at me. I'm not a boy, but a man. Amber, can you pull the rope on the left by the post, please? Axel, the one on the right. They both pull the ropes at the same time. These are just southern water snakes at the top. They are non-venomous but aggressive snakes that pack a punch when they bite, and they make some perfect target practice. Ooh, I miss those things. Miss my pond. Amber and Axel look at me. I nod to let them know they can let the other two go. All four snakes are going after Ruby. The top two and the bottom two are climbing the cords. The cords guide them directly where I want them to go. Ruby starts hollering and screaming. Y'all paying attention now? Olivia, pay attention here, Nina. Ruby starts hollering and screaming, agitating the snakes. The snakes are moving faster. They are ready to violently strike at anything that moves. This is where the fear comes in. Amber watches in awe. She is turning into a different person right before our eyes. Tisk, tisk, Ruby. You might not want to scream or move. They will bite and keep biting. If you read my book, you would have had extra help with how to survive this. Sadly, you didn't. Ruby can't help her body. She is in full terror mode. As she weakens, Amber gets stronger. A transfer of power. Amber walks around her watching the first strike. Watching when the first strike hits Ruby's arm. She screams, and now all four snakes are on her. Amber, come here, baby girl. Amber comes to me, and I give her to Axel. I don't need any of us getting hurt. I took precautions, of course, but none of us wants to endure the pain of what's to come. I knock the barrel down in front of Ruby. The barrel falls between her legs. Fuck, that did not go as planned. Ruby is screaming and taking bite after bite. The snakes are slithering all over her body, one between her breasts, one around her neck, the other one around her thigh. He looks quite content. It's actually a beautiful sight. All these snakes wrapped around the biggest viper of them all. Her blood is calling to them. The fifth and last snake comes out of the barrel. He is on the side, and we are all watching it carefully. Slowly, he begins to slither up the barrel. The next thing we see is him on top of the barrel. His head is high, and his body lets us know the moment when he senses his prey. The water moccasin stretches straight up, and the water moccasin is venomous. His head is rubbing on her pussy's lips. He is hypnotized. He moves up and down, trying to figure out how to climb in. His head keeps hitting her pussy. Ruby is no longer screaming, but is moaning. She is actually getting off on this, proving she is a filthy whore. Her eyes are closed, chanting my name like the writing god that I am. She is in so much pain and pleasure. She is hallucinating, thinking it's me touching her. She is lost in her own little world that she built up in her mind, in her head. The snake moves as she shifts her hips and slithers up her thigh. He travels between her legs. She is in so much bliss. She groans as we all see his head disappear into her pussy. Her body keeps jerking forward. Her moans are getting louder. We can't believe what is happening before our eyes. Holy shit. Did that just go up her? Amber gets cut off when when Ruby screams. A blood-piercing scream. Blood starts dripping down her legs. Her body starts jerking. The snake has bitten her. She is looking at us now. She has a dazed and confused look on her face. The snake keeps climbing until we don't see it anymore. More and more blood is pouring out. The screaming gets louder and louder. She is bucking now, the venom working in her system. She gives one more look towards Amber. I'll see you in hell. She takes a breath and another. Her head falls forward and then she's gone. Axel is the first one to speak. Well, fuck. I didn't see that happening. Was that what you planned, X? No, baby girl, that went, not as planned. Sorry you had to see your mother get off. Wasn't the first time, but the last. So I know we had to throw the body in the swamp, but what about the snakes? I got the snakes. Well, the 4, the 5th, no clue. And that's the one we need to worry about. I go ahead and get the 4 snakes in the barrel. They can't climb out of the tall barrel, but the 5th one, shit. Okay, we need to be careful with our body. I think this is a job for the men. Amber steps back and looks at Axel. You're the one that wanted your mother dead. Hey, Axel, gather up the snakes. Axel, help get the body down. Axel, fuck my life. Amber just chuckles and I laugh. I'm surprised he lasted this long. One thing about Axel, he hates snakes. Come on, unicorn boy, put your big boy panties on. Amber, come on, unicorn boy, put your big boy panties on. Amber, men like me don't wear panties. We don't wear anything at all. And Amber's jaw dropped in disbelief that Axel told her that. Close your mouth, little girl. You're drooling. Axel went and dumped the other snakes back where we got them. It is about a 20-minute drive back and forth on the property. He comes to the shed's door once he gets back. Did the snake come out of her yet? Nope. I'm looking at Ruby's body, trying to figure out how the hell we need to do this. Okay, so this is what we've got to do. We need to pick her up, get her out of the shed, and then we can tie her up on the four-wheeler. Amber's getting another one now. We're going to slowly drive her body to the swamp. You get her legs, I'll get her shoulders. Amber walks through the door, her boots covered in dirt and a backpack on her back. Fuck that, I'm not getting her legs. What if that snake comes popping out of her pussy? Ow, fuck, what was that for? It's not a pussy, it's a kitty hoe. Roar! I'm not calling it that, it's a pussy. Purr. Amber swats his head again, followed by a loud pop. Ouch! Would you fucking stop? Say it one more time, Axel. I swear to God, I will rip that snake out of my mother and put it in your bed while you sleep. Try me. Amber is tapping her shoe, waiting for Axel. I'm watching them both. Axel is so fucked. He would never touch her now, but she won't be 15 forever, and the dude is only 20. Sheesh, big problems coming. Shit, let's get this done so I can eat my damn Skittles. Okay, let's do this. All right, boys, are you ready? All right, boys, are you ready to lift this hooker's body? The sooner we get her tied up on the back, the better. Again, why do I get the legs? Because, Axel, I'm the only one that knows how much anti-venom to give anybody. You can't just stab somebody with a needle and hope for the best. So quit whining and lift the fucking body. Amber should do it. The snake would kill her faster, so no. Plus, she's only 15. Amber might be 15 in human years, but she is the devil reincarnated. OMG. Just move. I will do it, you freaking baby. Amber, you are not to touch her. Axel, pick up the legs and let's go. We lifted the body and slowly started moving it. I see Amber doing something in the back of Axel. She's been laughing and giggling like we didn't just murder her mother. She winks at me, and that's when I see the clear wire hooked in Axel's pants. She moves back slightly, and at the end of the string is a fake rubber snake. I question her with my eyebrows. She mouths, Trey. I knew Trey was the right choice for them. Oh, fuck, Axel, don't move. Stop, the snake is peeking his head out. Axel went to look down. No, stop, don't look down. Your breath will give off heat and make him aware of you. Axel doesn't know much about snakes. If he did, he would already know he would be screwed with his body heat. He is sweating bullets and turning as pale as my ass. Side note, don't tan naked in Louisiana, creepy crawler. Don't tan naked in Louisiana. Creepy crawlies will go in places they have no business being in. What the fuck should I do? Axel's getting his words between his teeth, paralyzed in fun. Fuck! Run! It just dropped by your boot! Axel doesn't even check. He drops Ruby's body and starts running. When he thinks he's far enough, he turns, and then he sees it, the snake. He moves while the fake snake is trailing behind him. From here, you can't see the wire. Holy fuck, Kelly, shoot the motherfucker. Guys, fucking help me. The next thing we see is Axel taking his gun out and starts shooting the rubber snake up. Pieces are going everywhere. He almost shoots his damn foot off. Stop, Axel. Stop. Axel's looking at me and I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm doing a poor job of it. He turns his head toward Amber, and she is choking on her laughs. But I'm doing. Her face is bright red. All her burdens are gone. Her whole world is lifted from her shoulders. She is rolling on the ground, dropping her phone, proving she's been recording this. Fuck no, you're dead, love. Dead. Amber jumps up and stands. She runs right towards her mother's pussy, daring him to come get her. Meanwhile, I'm making sure the snake hasn't come out. Hopefully, it's still in Ruby. I don't want either of them getting bit or Jasper finding it while playing outside. Come and get me, baby boy. Fuck you, she-devil. Let's finish this. I have a date tonight. Amber's face drops, and fuck if I didn't want to gut Axel right this moment for killing her high. So just for that, he's driving the body to the swamp, and Amber and I are going to have some fun. We finish hooking up the body to the four-wheeler. Axel, take the body to the swamp and get rid of it. Make sure the gators at least tear it up. What? You're supposed to help me. What if that damn thing comes out of her vag and jumps on me? I roll my eyes. It's not going to jump on you. Just go very slow and let it slither out if it comes out. Most likely it's nestled in her kitty hole. Amber approves of me saying her phrase and gives Axel a disappointing look for saying vag. If it was just a baby snake, it was just a baby snake, so you got this. Amber and I have important things to do. Come on, baby girl, get on your four-wheeler. I need to show you something. I lead her to an area full of mud. We get to the other side of the property. I give her a nod and start riding in the mud. I start doing donuts all around the corner property. Amber follows and cuts loose. We start chasing each other around. I want her to be happy today. These kids are changing all of our lives bit by bit. We came home and hurried up and got cleaned up for dinner. Trey and Jasper are head bopping to Tupac. Trey is spinning out lines and Jasper is imitating every move he makes. His little head is bobbing and his arms are flying, sending flour all over my kitchen. I was surprised when 4 of my rooms were made up. The kids, Trey and Axel, decided to stay here until I'm done cleaning house. Amber knows my plans, just not which members of the groups. It's time to finish this and take out the trash. What are you two up to? Cooking chicken nuggets. Oh. Cooking chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, you mean? No, Uncle X. They are small, so duh. Chicks are babies. They are tiny. Jasper rolled his eyes at me. Damn, the kid is so cute. Amber says he has changed into a totally different kid in the hours he's been here. Experiencing this, seeing him happy, I don't regret getting rid of his mother. She was poison that needed to go. Uncle X, we are staying here tonight. Jasper was worried we would take him back home, but I need to put that fear away from him. I want him to enjoy being a kid. All of us never had the chance to enjoy our childhood, and Amber tried to keep his nightmares away. Little man, this is your home now. We are your family, and no one will hurt you ever again. I look him in the eyes. His little lip trembles. He runs to me and hugs me, then goes around the table hugging everyone. The guys and I are not sure how to handle all these emotions, but Amber clears her throat and nods at each of our arms to let us know we better hug him, and we do. After dinner, Amber goes ahead and takes care of the dishes. Trey goes upstairs to finish the kids' rooms. He said he bought stuff for both houses, so all the stuff he brought over here will stay. Axel, he was so tired, he told me he was going to go crash after he sent me the next victim. He canceled his day, and I may have noticed Amber grinning from ear to ear. Everybody is busy except for Jasper and me. He is my shadow tonight. I walk into my den and sit at my computer. I go ahead and turn it on. Jasper's looking at my bookshelves. He pulls out one of my horror books. I go to him and grab it out of his hands. I think those are too adult for you, little man. Ugh, Uncle X, I like to read. M. Baird says I have a reading level of an 11-year-old. She tells me all the time I'm wicked smart. He gives a little smirk like daring me to disagree. He keeps looking at my bookshelves. You know what, Jasper? I think I might have something for you. Now, are you going to get scared if I give you a horror book? I wrote one a long time ago for kids that are in their preteen years. It has some scary scenes. Jasper pulls up his shorts and puffs out his little chest. I like scary movies. They don't really bother me. Let me see it, please. He waits for me to hand him the book. I pull it off the shelf and give it to him. He reads the blurb on the back and looks at me with his squinty little eyes, and then looks at the cover. Okay, I'll give it a try. It doesn't look scary or sound scary. Wow, just wow. Talk about a knife in my heart. Can I read it here? I like it here. Sure, little man, you can stay in case it gets scary. Jasper just tisks at me and goes and sits on one of my chairs in front of my desk. You'd swear the chair will swallow him whole. He is so tiny in it. Someone knocks on my door. I let them know to come in. Amber peeks her head in. Hey, Jasper, come on, let Uncle X work. No, he said I could read in here. Amber looks at me and I nod it's okay. All right, what are you reading? Jasper lifts the book. Amber shakes her head. That's a good one, Jasper. You will love it. Okay, I'll let you be for now. I'll come check back on you later. Trey needs help decorating our rooms here. Amber leaves. Jasper rolls his eyes and I finally get to see my next victim, Emery Valentino. I go in the Club X fandom groups and search for the one Emery is in charge of. This one, though, is a non-official street team. What the hell is this all about? I scroll through the group, a bunch of women commenting how good I look, wondering what color underwear I wear, or if I wear any at all. The same old shit, different day. Looks like she just doesn't care. One post, she explains how I'm a writing god and how she would love to meet me. Like I said, the same shit. I go into my messages and look through them. I see she messaged me. She wanted to meet me when I was in New York. Obviously, I didn't see it. She kept going on how she liked the story and how she wanted me to pin her to the bed and fuck her doggy style. She wanted to be gagged and tied. We could have a little foreplay while discussing how she could become a better writer. She went from being interested in my books to just wanting me. She never sent pictures or videos, so that is a plus. But then it changed like all the others. There is not that much information on her, just that she lives by herself. She has a nice house in Texas. She is not really on social media that much. Her posts are mainly poetry about her deepest, darkest fears. I start reading those to see if maybe I could use them on her. I read everything she posted in the group, which, if I'm being honest, is not much. What floors me is that she is a really good writer. Maybe she wants to get in my pants to help move her career along. If she really wanted my help, I would have given it to her because I see potential. But then she had to become one of those thirsty birds sending me salacious messages. I go through everything and I start a plan for her punishment and how to lure her here. Jasper must have been talking to me, so absorbed in what I'm thinking and already savoring how she will react. I can feel the smile on my face. My victim's screams are what I'm craving. I love to feel their life escaping them with each breath, making their worst dreams come true. My monster lives for it. Uncle X, dude, come on. Are you listening to me? I'm sorry, little man. What's the matter? Jasper rolls his eyes. He scrunches up his face, concentrating on what he is about to say. He looks down at the book and looks up at me. Uncle X, I'm like the little boy in this book. He is scared of the bad men, always trying to get him. I was always scared the bad men were out to get me. Tears are running down his cheeks. Amber tried her best to protect him, but the way they grew up still impacts him. Jas. Amber comes running to Jasper and picks him up, cradling him like a little baby. Jasper, you will never have to worry about that again. You have me, Uncle X, the org, and the unicorn now. She holds him to her and grabs my hand. Jasper sees and lays his little hand on top of ours. We are a family. We protect each other no matter what. No matter what. No matter what, Amber and Uncle X. Just don't steal the unicorn Skittles. It makes him grumpy. Jasper pulls a bag of candy out from his pocket, laughs, and puts his finger up against his lips to make sure we're quiet. We can't help but laugh. The kids finally go to sleep, and I'm ready to get things started. I'm ready to set the trap and make this bitch pay. Unknown. Is this Emery Valentino? Emery. Yes, this is her. Who is this? Unknown. I've read your messages. Emery. Who is this? Unknown. Xavier, little bird. Emery. Seriously, who is this? Unknown. It truly is me, dear. Emery. What? Unknown. I've been reading your writings. I see potential, and I would love to help you out. Emery. You read them how I haven't put anything up or sent you a message since that one time? Unknown. Really? If I said I read them, then I read them. Emery. What? It was only one. Unknown. Very well. You have a fear of the dark and rats. Emery. Wow. Okay, that's the one I sent. Unknown. Like I said, I think you have potential, and I have time between books to help you. I will fly you in on my personal jet to come meet me. Emery. That sounds great. But how do I know you aren't a psycho or some serial killer? Unknown. LOL. Oh, Emery, you don't. All writers are a little crazy in the head, yours included. Emery. Touché. Unknown. So, what do you say? What would I say? Or where would I stay? At my house? I don't know. I can get a hotel. Little one, there is no hotel. I own a small town. It's just my house and co-workers. Oh, well, I don't know. You might not be safe. Well, in my house, I have my brothers and 2 kids that live with me. They were in trouble, so I took them in. They come from an abusive home. Oh, okay then, yes. I would love to go. Okay, I will send you the schedule. See you later, little one. Okay, I must admit, this is not how I thought it was going to go. I thought she would jump at the chance to come. And what does she mean? She only sent me one message when clearly there was more than one. Maybe she is different. But then I remember all the offers of me tying her up so we could discuss writing. It's always the same shit, different person and day. I type her number in a new burner phone, and I throw the old burner phone away. With every victim, Trey and Axel clean the records like they don't exist. Paisley's husband didn't even look twice for his wife. Trey acted like a charity helping him out and got him caretakers. Axel sent fake pictures of his wife lying on the beach with a guy. We also wrote fake divorce papers and had him send them out to a P.O. box. Funny how life works. He fell in love with his nurse. Didn't take long, but he explained how he thought his wife was just waiting for him to die. He felt like he didn't have anything to live for, and he's now determined to live. So after that, I sent him more help. He seems like he is stronger and fighting for a second chance at love and life. Ruby was an easier job. She only had the kids left, with the kids hating her and treating them like animals and no next of kin. Just one button erased her forever. She didn't own anything and she paid everything in cash or sexual favors, and no one will go to the cops. If they did, they would have to rat themselves out and explain how they know her, and no one would want to go to jail for that bitch. I turned off my computer, walked through the house, and shut everything down. I passed the French doors leading to the top balcony when I see Amber there. She's crying, looking at her face, seeing it's not sad tears, but tears of relief. I walk towards her, but I see arms grabbing her and see it's Axel holding her while she finishes coming apart. There is something deep there, and they don't even realize it. They are totally and utterly fucked. Axel in Chapter 11. Axel and I head down to the Pandora room to fix it up for the next punishment for Emery. I told Axel the fears of this one, and I should have known that Amber was listening. That girl is used to hiding in the shadows. She would be the perfect assassin. You rarely know she is there, and she observes everything. When I was explaining what I was thinking, Amber popped up around the corner. She then started to build on my plan. Axel went to get the clear PVC pieces that we would need. We started to build the first coffin lock box. I decided to put slots in the bottom so her fluids would drain out and then go into the drain on the floor. One thing you could say about my demented mother was she knew her shit, how to cover her tracks and make sure her sanctuary was not tainted. Amber wanted to help build the boxes like this is some family affair to get excited about. I'm wondering more and more about that girl. Like me, she has demons she needs to expel. Maybe her monster will die out if she can get rid of all this anger and have a somewhat normal life. She now has a family to help her. We never had that. Amber didn't even flinch when she first saw the room. This was a forbidden area for them. But Amber doesn't like the word no or forbidden. Like a true teenager, when you tell her not to do something, the first thing she does is do it. She opens the door with a big smile, her face rocking out to Hellboy by Horizon. That girl has kept her phone by her day and night. We showed her how to download music so she can listen to her music when she feels overwhelmed. What are you up to, she-devil? Baby boy, you worried about me? Children, can we not today? I need to get this done. Where is Jasper? Fine, Uncle X. Jasper is with Trey. He decided to take him to the pool to teach him how to swim. Also, I've improved your plan. You're welcome. It will make it go faster, but still painful. So we are not sitting for days waiting for her to die. When the fuck did this become a family thing? This is me, my mission, not all of us. True, we did a group thing for your mother, but you needed to be there for closure. That is the only one you will participate in, Amber. You are 15. You need to finish school and have some fun with kids your own age. My eyes are twitching. I don't know how much clearer I can get on the subject. She has a taste for death, but not her own. This is not her mission, and she needs to learn that. Amber, I'll let you help once. That's it. You understand me? Sure, whatever you say, asshole. She drops a big box of glass. Well, fuck me. That is genius. She is a natural at heart. It's like her mind goes into warp speed for fucked up stuff. Oh, there are more boxes in the hall. She runs out of there and like a bat out of hell. I saw the tears building. Fuck, I'm not made for this. Not 5 minutes after Amber runs upstairs, I hear big-ass steps coming down. Fuck my life. Trey is pissed, and I don't need a tantrum right now. What the fuck did you do to baby girl? She is upstairs trying so hard not to cry. What the fuck? Trey grabs me by the throat. I don't even fight it. I was a major asshole. You better speak. You better speak before I punch you in the fucking face. I take a short breath and don't even look at him. I know what is coming if I explain. Look, T, she wanted to help me build this death trap. Hell, she gave me the idea, but shit, T, this isn't normal. She is a kid. A fucking kid. He lets go of my throat and I catch my breath. How is any of this normal? I fucking kill people. We all do. Yeah, we all do, but you seem to forget she has already killed 2 people. It's in her, man, the darkness. Now you can embrace it like she has, or you can keep pushing her to be something she isn't. Do exactly what your parents did to you. Fuck, he's right. Who the hell am I to tell her what to do or not? All I can do is guide her to make her own choices. She's been on her own for 15 years. Now, are you going to man up and apologize to her or hide out here kicking yourself in the ass? It's your call, man. Fuck. I head up to her room. Amber's laying down on her bed with tears slowly dripping. She is not really ugly crying, but when I come in, she doesn't even look at me. Baby girl, look at me, please. She slowly turns her head. Look, I wanted to say I'm sorry. I just wish you didn't have darkness in you. I just wanted to help you be a normal teen and have fun. I wanted you to experience life with no worries. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make you into something you're not. My parents did that to me, and that fucked me up more. I look down because I honestly feel like shit. Do you think something is wrong with me? Xavier, I was never a kid. My childhood was destroyed. These past few days, Trey and you have been fathers to me. I respect your opinion, and I'm afraid to disappoint you guys. I know. I noticed she didn't put Axel in the father category. How can I even help her when I can't even fix my own screwed up head? Look, Amber, before we do anything else, what do you want to do in life? I already told you, Trey. I already told Trey we want to be homeschooled. Jasper's scared to go to school by himself. Ruby kept him home and he hates people. That's why I'm shocked he connected with all of you. I'm so far behind Trey. Trey said it would be faster working with the teacher at home, and I agree. I believe in what you're doing, Xavier. The justice system is fucked up. They never came and helped us. I want to be a part of this family without judgment. Okay, I think I can help you with that. If you want to be a part of this, then we will set some more ground rules. Fuck, I'm ready to go to hell. I'm already going to hell. Might as well drag everyone with me. Okay, let's go do this. Now tell me why you brought all that glass down in the room. With a big smile on her face, she told me about improving my plan. The 3 of us finish the death trap, and Amber is ordering the last part. It's supposed to come in tomorrow. I honestly don't want to see his play out. This play out. I thought I had a fucked up mind. During the build, her and Axel fought so much. Fucking nuts. She threatened to stick with the drill many times. She chased him with a hammer. She also shot a nail gun at him. Thank God she has great aim. I can't believe she held back from killing him. Axel loved every minute of it. His eyes were set ablaze. He kept throwing shit at her and she would fling it back at him. Then Axel and his big mouth would mention a date again and her sadness would hit her again. So I let her do everything with the death trap she wanted. Why I will have fucking rats here tomorrow? I hate fucking rats. I go into my office and text Emery. I need to get her here by tomorrow night. Unknown. Hey, little bird, you ready? Hi, X. I'm so excited. I'm sending your flight schedule. Okay, I can make this work. So, what did you tell your family? I don't talk to my family. Oh, sorry. No problem. Well, I'll let you go and get some sleep. Thanks. I wonder why she is playing coy with me. She is nothing like I expected. Did she take the bait? Oh, did she take the bait? Shit, Amber, you scared. Shit, I get my voices. Shit, Amber, you scared me. I flipped out of my chair. I'm buying her a freaking collar with a damn bell on it. I don't care what people think it means, as long as I don't die of a heart attack. Everything is set, baby girl. Night, X. She comes and gives me a hug and a kiss on my forehead. This girl and her brother are melting my icy heart. I can't wait. Oh, this is Emery. I can't wait until I get to meet Xavier. He is my favorite author. He has helped me in my darkest of days. When I first picked up his book, I thought I would get a horror romance just to escape reality. Instead, what I found was another person like me. The yin to my yang. I'm no delusional thinking we will fall in love and live happily ever after. No one would want me that anyway. I'm a monster inside and out. I come from years of abuse from my stepfather. My mother was no better. She just let it happen. I'm on my way to the plane's hangar. I pretty much have one bag with clothes and my computer bag with my most precious possession in the world, my story. I started writing when the abuse happened. I couldn't yell out what I wanted to say. I started writing stories of revenge. My stepsister was never touched. Too precious to dirty her up. We are both the same age. Both children, and yet he decided to prey on me. Her and my mother would hear my screams, but never helped. No, they were all fucked up. They would watch and then throw me in a dog kennel in the basement with the rats in the dark. After he fucked all my holes, they left me bleeding, hoping the rats would attack me. And attack me they did. I remember them throwing me in the kennel at the age of 7. They say cruel words to me like, act like a bitch, get treated like a bitch. My small mind didn't comprehend that until later on. Why God gives people like that children, I wonder every day. The night I stabbed my stepdad in the dick was the day they kicked me out. Good fucking riddance. My stepsister kept sending me messages telling me how she met the perfect man and she was a PA, that I would die if I met him. She worked for the book world that I wanted to be in. She never told me what author she was working for, so I don't even know if it was true. I wouldn't put it past her lying about it. She sends me messages sometimes saying I shouldn't like Xavier Bowe's work. She kept saying he is fucked up in the head. I don't even know why she cares. Not like she's worried about my safety, but I digress. It's in the past. I need to stop thinking about my past and head into the future. Speaking of the future, I'll look out my Uber window and see the plane. Holy shit, this dude is rich. I know he sold lots of books and has been a #1 bestseller 10 times over, but hell, I see a huge man come out of the plane. I give him a smile and he just looks all mean and shit. Well, okay then. I slowly walk toward them, but my doubts are kicking in. Maybe this is a really bad idea. Good morning, Miss Valentino. I'm Trey. I'm the head security officer for Mr. Bowe. Please come on in. I look around and decide at the last minute to just do it. It's all about my future. Hi, Trey. Just call me Emery, please. Trey nods and ducks under the doorway of the plane. He reminds me of a giant org. I laugh a little about that. Is there something funny, Emery? Oh, no, nothing at all. When I get nervous, I giggle. I hate flying. Don't worry, it's only for an hour. I take my seat on the plane and Trey decides to sit right across from me. It's a big plane. He could have taken any seat at all, but nope, right in front of me. To each their own. I take my laptop out and start writing another story. I catch Trey glancing at me from time to time like he's figuring out a puzzle. Emery? Huh? We're here. Okay, can you give me a moment? I want to finish this chapter. Trey stares at me with a confused look on his face. I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Will you get in trouble? No, not at all. Let me call the boss. Trey gets off the plane and I hear words like she is not like the others. I don't know, just a feeling, writing and 10-4. Honestly, I could give a rat's ass at this moment. The words are flowing and I can't stop until I'm done. I finish the chapter, making sure my mind doesn't have anything else. I step off the plane and walk to the SUV that Trey is standing by. He opens the trunk. As I put my luggage in the trunk, I feel his arm come around me. I feel a pinprick and hear him say, I'm truly sorry. I realize what he has done as everything goes dark. Bada boom, bada bang. Told you guys this book. HM, you a bad bitch. You are messed up in the head, sister. All right, so let's see. Did I miss anything good? You guys are psycho. Oh, I would love to have a boa or a python. I don't care. Olivia, you're like Nina. You just like men. As long as they got a dick. HM, I told you they were crazy, didn't I? See? Makes all the difference when it's read out loud. All the difference in the world. That's why I love to read these, because it brings them alive. Alrighty, so tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I have a motorcycle book. Yay! It's called Gemini Kings, inspired by. It's written by Noreen Michelle. I had a last minute change, so I wasn't sure. OHM, honey, you're welcome back into this gang anytime you want. It's every Wednesday and Thursday night, and an occasional Sunday, and we just crazy in here. So, Miss Shirley, you gonna be here with me tomorrow night, aren't you, sister, with those motorcycles? Whew, I love me a motorcycle book. Alrighty, everybody, have a great evening. And since I'm just glad we made it through with the rain. You can tell it's all curly, trying to curl and do anything but what I want it to do. So, all right, everybody, have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you again, HM. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jackie. Love all you ladies. Have a great evening. Happy reading.